What's up you guys, After Sherry Axe here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Stargate Atlantis. This is Season 2, Episode 19. Let's get into the episode.
This is our central control room, and this is our shield generator control.
The austerity of the facility suggested it was built during the height of war.
It is well beyond our science. My skills are rudimentary at best.
Don't be so hard on yourself. It took Dr. McKay years to figure out all things ancient, and he still doesn't completely understand.
I have a very firm grasp of ancient technology.
You've blown up entire planets, Rodney.
That wasn't my fault.
I didn't do it by itself.
Are these our guests?
Lieutenant Colonel John Sheppard, Dr. Rodney McKay, Taylor Imogen, and Ronan Dex.
Our shield generator has been giving us trouble for some time now. Our knowledge of the technology is limited, and the ancestors regrettably neglected to leave behind instruction manuals.
Actually, they did. You probably just couldn't understand.
Good news is you found our address. I'm sure we can fix whatever needs fixing.
And by we, he means me. So, shall we get started?
I'm sure I could learn a lot from you, Doctor.
Oh. Well, I'm sure I can learn,
She is blonde.
Let's start here, shall we?
In the meantime, perhaps you'd like a tour of the facility.
Lead the way.
The ancestors constructed an extensive system of corridors and tunnels throughout the facility and beyond. In fact, it was by following such a tunnel beneath our nearest settlement that we discovered this facility. Just a tremor. Nothing to be concerned with. Please, this way.
Linear volcano?
It's harmonic tremors.
We've experienced several such tremors in recent days. I'm concerned they may have something to do with our generator problems.
You say your generator's powered by geothermal energy.
Yes.
Yeah, well, then I'd say there's probably a connection.
What were you doing?
That was it's a standard military procedure in the case of an earthquake. One hides, stands in a doorway and just checks the structural integrity of the building for the sake of the civilians.
This is the main hangar.
Hangar? For what?
Mere description would be inadequate.
I see what you mean.
Ship like that?
Come very much in handy now that the Wraith are probably on the way, I know. I'm gonna get back there now, make sure he's not distracted, so...
Distracted?
Well, the lead scientist, she's very,
Blonde.
Hot?
I was gonna say attractive. But McKay is acting very,
Smitten?
I was gonna say pathetic.
Wait, I should head back with you and begin negotiations with the Tyrannan leader. What's he like?
No, he's a guy. Didn't pay much attention. Sorry.
Shields are for emergencies only, Norina. When you shut down the alarms, you overrode the fail-safes, and that means that we're... Oh, no.
What is it?
The reason the ancients chose to power this facility on geothermal energy is because we're sitting right smack in the caldera of a dormant supervolcano, or should I say, formally.
That's what I said!
Drawing all of this energy from the magma chamber has made it extremely active.
So, things are gonna get worse.
I think we can safely say that things are gonna get worse. Yes.
We are seeking to establish relations with civilizations throughout the galaxy.
As are we. In fact, people from several worlds have chosen to immigrate here, seeking refuge from the Wraith.
Our interest extends beyond just security, though. As you discovered, we have an extensive knowledge of ancient technology.
And we have an ancient warship.
Yes. If we were able to repair it, perhaps we could negotiate...
We do not know all of its wonders, but I can only assume it possesses the capability for great destruction. Why would I hand over that capability to you?
Chancellor, don't take this as a threat in any way, but we already possess that capability. Now, having that ability and using it are two entirely different things.
Elizabeth?
Yes, John?
You and the Chancellor may want to come down to the control room. We have a problem.
What kind of problem?
That kind of problem.
I don't see any volcano.
Because you're standing inside it right now. When you think of regular volcanoes, you think Mount St. Helens or Kilauea.
And supervolcano?
Yellowstone National Park, with a caldera over 50 miles wide and a massive sea of molten rock just beneath the surface.
So the ancients built the facility here in order to tap into all that geothermal energy?
Right. And these things don't erupt very often. Thousands, oftentimes hundreds of thousands of years go by between blasts.
So the ancients thought, what the hell? Plenty of energy down there to run a shield?
But not continuously.
By doing so, we've increased the pressure of the magma chamber.
It's expanded to over 40 miles now, and increasing.
Can it be stopped?
No, the damage is already done. A significant hotspot rift has opened. Pressure will keep building as magma continues pouring in directly beneath us.
Maybe we can fire a drone down into the crust on the other side of the caldera.
Every problem has a military solution in your world, doesn't it? When this baby goes, the whole thing goes.
Then we need to evacuate your people.
Is there anywhere on this planet we can help relocate you to?
You're still not getting it. Listen to me, all of you. When this thing erupts, the force of the explosion will be over 10,000 times greater than the blast that destroyed Mount St. Helens. It will obliterate half of this continent.
There must be other continents.
The dust cloud will envelop the planet within weeks, blocking out enough sunlight to kill every living thing. We are talking about an extinction-level event. Look, the only option you've got is to evacuate your people to another planet, and I would advise doing it sooner rather than later.
Watch them carefully.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was my volume turned right down?
To be fair, I mean, they don't really know you guys very well, so you could just be talking out your ass.
Chancellor Lycus, Dr. McKay is the finest scientist we have. I trust his advice without reservation.
And I don't know you.
You asked for our help and we came.
To fix our shield generator, not incite evacuation of our planet.
Your shield generator is what's causing this problem. And we would not advise such drastic measures unless there were no other alternatives.
I'm just finding it curious that you advise us to leave this planet shortly after you discover that we possess an ancient warship.
You think we're trying to get you to leave so we can take your ship?
As I said, I don't know you.
No, you don't. Is everyone all right?
Nasty cut on his forehead.
Reports of the wounded are coming in from the settlement.
I'll call Beckett. Get him up here.
You better make it quick. The last turn opened a hydrothermal vent in the base. The ground is eroding beneath us.
You need to get your people off this planet now.
They can come to Atlantis. They'll be safe there. If we didn't answer your call for help, this would still be happening.
Chancellor, please listen to them.
Alert the settlement. Tell our people to gather only their most precious possessions and come here as quickly as possible. We'll begin evacuating immediately.
All right, we'll see you on the other side.
Sheppard, first wave's on its way. How you doing with the next group?
Keep the line moving.
You know, I was just thinking, what if the Stargate, falls?
By the facility! Atlantis, this is McKay. Raise the shield! I repeat, raise the shield!
The Stargate.
It's gone.
Why did he raise the shield?
McKay gave the order just before we lost contact.
What is happening?
I don't know. Run a gate diagnostic.
Power levels were intermittent the last few seconds before it shut off. Something must have terminated the connection from their end.
Dial them back.
Can't establish a wormhole. Something's happening with Stargate.
There's nothing wrong with our gate. Dial it again.
I'm getting nothing.
You orchestrated this, didn't you?
What?
You lured me here to hold me hostage in exchange for our warship.
I assure you, Chancellor, that is not what's happening here. Zelenka, the Daedalus is on its way back from Earth. I want you to contact Colonel Caldwell and divert them to Ternus.
Right away.
We're gonna find out what's going on, I promise.
I will not be cut off from my people.
My people are on your planet too, Chancellor. We're both cut off.
You mean we're stuck here?
If we have no way of contacting Atlantis...
Oh, we are totally screwed.
Hang on, let's not panic.
This facility has no means of direct subspace communication.
Will you just take it easy?
We're inside a soon-to-be erupting volcano.
Elizabeth will try to dial us back. When she can't get through, she'll send the Daedalus.
Daedalus. Right. That's good.
What if the volcano erupts before then?
They're gonna repair this giant ship, aren't they? And that's how they're gonna get most of the population off. That's what I think.
Squarely on my shoulders for a change.
Well, I've discovered you're pretty good under the threat of impending death.
I am, actually. I have discovered the ship's name. It's the Hippophoralcus.
The what?
Yeah, well, it appears to have been named after an ancient general, Hippophoralcus.
Oh, we're not calling it that.
Oh, good. Then what about,
And we're not calling it the Enterprise either.
I wasn't gonna say that. Look, for my second choice, though, I'd go with,
How about we name it later?
Fine.
Whatever its name, this ship is large enough to fit many people.
Could fit all the settlement if we had to.
Let's hope we don't have to.
Colonel Sheppard, this is the Daedalus.
Go ahead. Signal's having trouble breaking through. We're gonna have to boost it. Can you get communications online?
Right, I'm on it. Right, try now.
Yes, sir, we're here. Where are you?
We just arrived in orbit above Tyrannus. Where are you? We've scanned the base and found no life signs.
Well, this part of the base must be shielded.
I hear you could use some assistance.
Well, the Stargate on this planet's been swallowed by lava, and we're in a volcano that can erupt any second, so yeah, we could use a little help.
Get yourselves out into the open where we can get a lock on you.
No, sir. We promised to help these people. We're gonna need the Daedalus to evac them back to Atlantis.
From the number of people that we're detecting, that's at least 4 trips.
But the Daedalus is quite large. Surely you could fit more.
This is a spaceship, which means that our life support resources are finite. 4 trips would already stretch those resources to the limit.
Do we have enough time for that?
There's no way to know for sure. I mean, it'll be close.
Well, the tremors have stopped.
All right, Beckett's on his way back to the settlement to treat the wounded. Taylor and Rona can join him, organize people into groups that can be beamed aboard. In the meantime, McKay and I are going to stay here and continue our work on Plan B.
No. We need to get out of here.
We can start the process, but if things get worse and the Daedalus can't get everyone off-world, we're going to need another lifeboat.
And Plan B is...
We found a sister ship to the Aurora called the Orion. McKay's trying to get the sublight drive online.
Well, a ship that large, you should be able to get everyone else out in one trip.
Yeah, well, whether or not we live or die is all up to Rodney.
This is so...
As usual.
Sounds like a plan, Colonel. Let's get to it. First wave of refugees are on board. We're headed back to Atlantis.
Thank you, Colonel. We'll be ready to receive them. We're out.
Once my people have been evacuated to this city, what happens to us then?
You're welcome to stay here with us. Or we can help you find a safe, suitable planet you can relocate to.
And if what is happening on my planet is a false alarm?
I doubt that's the case.
Between, I'm sorry, it's important.
Excuse me, Chancellor.
The long-range scanner.
A hive ship.
Yes, headed towards Atlantis.
How far out?
3 weeks, perhaps.
Just the one?
So far.
I have already learned so much from you just in the last few hours. Perhaps one day I could study under you.
Yes. Well, I really look forward to that. But first, we need to get off. First, we need to get off the planet. First, we need to get off the planet, and then you can be under me. Okay, that was a big one. That was a lot stronger than the, You
all right?
I'm fine.
All good under there. Okay.
What is it?
It's just ash beginning to fall.
Is that a sign that the volcano will soon erupt?
Diastrophism is a wee bit outside my bailiwick. I mean, no, I doubt it. Remember what Rodney said. When she goes, we'll know.
Who decided that?
We all did.
What is wrong?
This is Vonos. He's from another settlement. How long before the Daedalus returns?
Still several hours. And I'm afraid the second evacuation group has already been selected. But you and your people will be able to leave in the third.
That won't be necessary.
He thinks he can outrun this thing.
What?
A day's walk from here, there's a river. Wide, calm, should offer protection from any lava flow. Another 2 days after that, we're at the sea.
Listen to me. There's a cloud of ash spreading across the sky. If that doesn't choke you to death, you'll surely die in the explosion.
The only chance of survival is to evacuate this planet.
And the only way out of here is on our ship.
Go ahead.
Looks like there's a lot of new vents opening up, a lot of ash going into the air, heading toward the settlement. We don't have time to wait for the Daedalus. How are those engines coming?
Not even close.
Well, then, I guess we're all gonna die.
Oh, you're doing that on purpose.
What?
You're creating an impossible task that my ego will force me to overcome.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing. It has nothing at all to do with saving the lives of these people. It's all about you. Get your ass back to work and fix those damn engines!
The engines are not currently in working condition, but our people are confident they'll have them fixed before the volcano erupts.
This is why we should not have waited. We cannot trust what they say. We must leave this place now.
Yes. And go where?
To the river.
Have you looked outside, big man?
The air will be clear beyond the river.
No, it won't. That cloud stretches for bloody miles.
You will die out there.
Maybe. But it's better to do battle with death than idly wait for it to take you.
That's not what's happening. You're dumb.
Welcome to join us.
No. At least in here we stand a chance of survival. Out there, it is suicide.
You're a dumbass. You're all dumbasses. You take one step out of that. Oh my god, I think I just made myself actually cough.
Anybody else? Please, come this way.
Fuck. Ah, it's going for a laugh and...
Dr. Weir, your people have been putting their lives in jeopardy to save my people, and I have rewarded that kindness with doubt, and suspicion. I apologize.
I understand how you must feel.
I truly believed the Ancestor Shield would protect my people. I could not have been more wrong.
We'll save as many as we can.
I believe you will.
Back in the arena helping people get on board. It's getting pretty tense, but nobody's trampled each other. Yet. What?
2 large fissures just opened up near the base. One of the lava flows just covered the hangar directly above us. We're talking over 30 feet thick.
Is the door gonna hold?
I don't know. I mean, I think so, but that's not the bigger problem. Even if I can get the engines fixed, there is no way to fly this ship out of here. We're stuck.
Look, hear me out. We beamed a building out into space.
Bond. Colonel, if you hear me...
Time for a military solution.
For which problem?
We got an armory full of drones on board. Maybe we can blast through the hangar door.
The hangar door is directly above us. The molten lava would destroy the ship.
Not if I can get the shields operational. Once they're operational, we'll be able to provide enough protection to,
what?
Talk amongst yourselves. I have an idea.
What kind of idea?
Talk, busy. Not now, please.
I hate it when he does this.
Maybe we can make it back to the base on foot.
Outside, we will never make it. As long as we can breathe, there is still hope. We may be able to last a few minutes longer in here than out there.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, right down the hallway there. Thank you. Right
Carson,
down
how are we doing?
We're just about ready. There should be another group of refugees coming on board now.
Taylor, Ronan?
Well, they helped the last family. God, I haven't seen them.
Taylor, Ronan, please respond.
We should have tried to make it back to the base on foot.
No. You're right. We'd be dead. As long as we can breathe, there's still hope.
I figured that would happen.
We owe you a debt of gratitude, Colonel.
Frankly, yours were the only life signs that we could detect on the planet. What happened to the others?
Sheppard, Beckett, and McKay. They took the rest of the people back to the base. We got cut off from them.
Well, that's brilliant. The base is shielded. I can't beam them out of there.
They were attempting to load the rest of the people on board the Orion, hoping Dr. McKay would be able to get the engines working before the eruption.
Hermione says the volcano's about to erupt. We should know for sure by then.
Be advised, we have detected a hive ship heading towards Atlantis.
Just the one?
I'm afraid that's all the good news we have.
Rodney, come in.
Go ahead.
Running into the last group of villagers. I'm trying to get them back to the ship. Looks like the base is going to emergency lockdown. We got doors sealing off everywhere. We could really use some help trying to find another way back.
All right. I'll have Norina call up the base schematics, see if she can,
Rodney, do you copy? Damn it!
Colonel, I'm attempting to calculate the precise time remaining before the main eruption.
We should try to land.
The planet's surface is far too unstable to attempt any landing.
So our only option is to sit here and wait?
There is one other option.
What?
We could leave.
That's not an option we're considering.
All right. Tell the people to get on the floor and secure themselves. I think the eruption is imminent. And we're just about ready.
Ready for what?
Oh, thank God.
What took you so long?
Just about ready for what?
To activate the shields.
You said the blast from the eruption will wipe out half the continent.
It will, and after 4.1 seconds of those extreme temperatures and pressures, our shields will be depleted.
As much as I'm off for living for another 4 seconds.
That's not very much time for anything, Rodney.
There's plenty of time to open a hyperspace window. But that's my plan. Didn't I tell you about that?
No, you didn't.
Well, you were too busy running around looking for people.
Well, tell us the damn plan.
Fixing the sublight engines was impossible in the amount of time we had left. They were just too badly damaged. But I devised a sort of a patch that in effect diverts auxiliary power to the hyperdrive. Only enough for a fraction of a second, mind you.
That won't get us very far.
We don't need to go far. Any old orbit will do.
And then what?
Well, then Norina and I were planning a small dinner for us all. Nothing fancy.
Rodney.
Oh, what does he mean? Then what? Then we won't die horribly?
So your plan is to not blow a hole in the hangar, but to sit here and wait for this cataclysmic eruption to take place.
With the shields and inertial dampeners at full strength, yes.
I think I may be missing something. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when the volcano erupts, don't we as well?
That's the plan.
That's a plan.
That's the plan.
That plan sucks.
Aye.
The ship will be ejected along with the magma and steam several thousand feet into the air.
The ship can survive that?
For exactly 4.1 seconds, yes. The hangar should disintegrate. The moment we're clear, we open a brief hyperspace window, jump to space before the explosion depletes our shields and incinerates us.
Okay.
That's very clever, Rodney.
Huh. Well, don't take me till it works. Which it probably won't. Excuse me.
Colonel, I believe the eruption will occur in 2 seconds.
Are you sure?
I would not state it if I wasn't.
Oh, man, my fingernail back. I hate that.
Yes, that can be painful.
Yeah, will you look at that?
Are you done?
Almost. Does anyone have nail clippers?
Rodney.
Not helping. Oh, Whoa.
What?
Got up too fast.
40 seconds.
Where's PA?
Arm with a chair.
All right, folks. Chairs and seat backs into your upright and lock positions.
Don't hold your breath. It could happen anytime in the next half an hour.
Is it just me, or is this a very Star Trek looking ship?
5, 4, 1.
People have been working on the ship for years, and you managed to get it out of the hangar.
You really are a genius. Rodney?
I'm good.
This is the Daedalus. Are there any survivors aboard?
Yes, sir. In fact, we have a pretty big passenger list.
Ash cloud has encircled the entire planet.
Will the Turanian people ever be able to go home?
Not for many years, I'm afraid.
We found a planet that Chancellor Lycos feels is suitable for them. We've already started relocating the people there. I'd like you and your team to assist them. Just make sure the relocation goes smoothly.
I'll take a repair team back to the Orion, get the engines fixed.
You told Narina you couldn't fix it.
It was never a question of whether or not I could fix it.
Well, as quickly as you can, Rodney. The Chancellor has graciously allowed us to use the ship in exchange for our help.
I assume there's still a hive ship on the way?
Yes.
Why only one ship?
We don't know. Maybe they're just coming to prove we're still here. But if they manage to do that...
Well, at least we've got the Orion now, and the city's supply of drones has been replenished.
That's enough to put up a hell of a fight.
Let's not fool ourselves. If they come in full force and there is no reason to believe that they won't this time, then I'm sorry, but...
It's not going to be enough. It's all we've got.
Hey, what's up you guys? Quick interruption here. As you are no doubt aware, these past few years have been tough on all of us. And there are some things that none of us can hide from. The cost of living, for instance, food and things like electricity, gas, and water have all gone up, and they continue to go up. Now, I don't really like to advertise this, but in order to afford keeping the lights on, the camera running, and to be able to provide you guys with new content like this very edit, for example, I feel I need to let you guys know about how you can help support the channel and myself. I have a Patreon that if you pledge to, you're helping support the channel, and in return you can get a vast amount of content that you wouldn't regularly get on YouTube, such as full unedited reactions to my regular content, a ton of other shows and movies that you probably don't even know that I've reacted to. A link to this can be found in the description below, and it really does help the channel by keeping me and my very cute cats alive. Think of the cats. If you're interested, you can also check out our website, which is also linked below. Perhaps there's some shows and movies there that you didn't even know that I reacted to, but you always wanted to see. Please know, pledging is entirely your own choice, of course. You're welcome to stay here on YouTube and wait for the edits to come out. No worries. I'm not going anywhere. More edits are coming. I understand not everyone is in the position to support creators, but any help is welcome. Anyways, thank you for your continued support, whether it's through YouTube or on Patreon. You guys are the best. Now please, enjoy the rest of the video. Alrighty, well that was Stargate Atlantis, Season 2, Episode 19. We gained a new ship, and some allies. We saw like volcano stuff, which was cool. Yeah, guess we'll see how that goes. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought, and I'll see you in the next one.